suitcase squat. Now, you can perform this with either 2 kettlebells or 2 dumbbells. Now, I've only got 1 kettlebell, so I'm going to be performing this with 2 dumbbells. The setup is the exact same. So, grabbing your 2 dumbbells or whatever equipment you're planning to use, holding the weight out to the side slightly. We don't want to let it crash into us. So holding it out to the side slightly, arms are straight, getting into our squat stance. So for me, that's about just outside of hip width. For you, that might be hip width or wider, that's fine. Toes slightly pointed out. Good posture, looking straight ahead, sinking as deep as we can into a squat, and then back up. Again, as deep as we can into a squat, back up. One more, back up. Now, some things to keep in mind when performing this exercise. One, posture is key. So you'll notice at no point do I really drop and lean forward. I'm constantly just keeping the movement happening in my legs and hips. That way I'm maintaining a nice upright posture position. My knees are tracking in line with my toes. So I'm avoiding any sort of excessive caving in or out. A good way to look at that is if there's a small margin of change as you're going through the movement, that's okay. It's only when it becomes excessive to the point where your feet are peeling off the floor or your knees are literally touching each other. If that's the case, reduce the weight, focus on the quality of the movement, and then as you get stronger, you can increase the intensity, i.e. the weight. Aside from that, you want to be thinking about keeping the weight on your midfoot. This will ensure that you're going to be in the most balanced and optimal position, right? We don't want to keep our weight on our toes or our heels, right through the midfoot, and that'll ensure you're going to get nice and deep and you're going to have even engagement across your thighs, your glutes, and your other muscles that contribute to this movement. Other than that, focus on full range of motion, quality of the movement and control, and everything else should be pretty straightforward.